President Musharraf warns on nuke weapons. Pakistan President defends emergency rule, saying arms could fall into the wrong hands. London. President Pervez Musharraf, defending his decision to declare emergency rule, has said Pakistan's nuclear weapons could possibly fall into the wrong hands if elections led to disturbances. Not good. No. The comments in a BBC interview broadcast on Saturday come as U.S. envoy John Negroponte visited Pakistan to put pressure on Musharraf to revoke the 2-week-old emergency, make peace with opposition leader Benazir Bhutto, and hold fair elections. Musharraf said no. Musharraf also said that if elections were held in a disturbed environment, it could bring in dangerous elements who might pose a risk to control of Pakistan's nuclear weapons. Perhaps like the Taliban getting a hold of a nuclear weapon. That's bad news. They cannot fall into the wrong hands if we manage ourselves politically. The military is there. As long as the military is there, nothing supposedly can happen to the strategic assets, but there's no guarantees. Musharraf, who took power in a coup 8 years ago, has cited rising Islamist militancy and a hostile judiciary as reasons for declaring emergency rule. He has said a general election will be held before January 9th if all goes well, and he expects to step down as army chief and be sworn in as a civilian president beforehand. Bhutto's chances of winning dismissed. In an interview conducted on Friday, Musharraf dismissed opposition leader Bhutto's chances of winning elections. He blamed Bhutto, who has called for him to relinquish power, for ruining chances of a deal which would see her serving as prime minister under his presidency. She disturbed the entire environment, he said. Musharraf said of Bhutto, who returned from 8 years of self-exile last month to lead her Pakistan People's Party in elections. Bhutto, who was freed after 3 days of house arrest, has said she does not trust Musharraf to allow her party a clear run and wants the election commissioner replaced. But Musharraf, who referred to Bhutto as the darling of the West, said it was the opposition and judges who had been interfering, supposedly, with the democratic process. It is she, actually, who may not be wanting elections in Pakistan, and it is she who may want to go on to the agitational mode because her party is not in a state to win at all, Musharraf said. Therefore, I will certainly go for the election, despite of any agitation by her, if all goes well. He promised that political opponents would be released from house arrest in a few days or so, but said he was considering all options regarding holding elections under emergency rule. Yes, Musharraf defends emergency rule, saying nuclear weapons could quite possibly, fall into the wrong hands. It's just a matter of time. That's bad news. Another sign of the last days. Period.